why did I buy this? Like, but I will never wear it. Petra, you know. Hi my darlings, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. For today's video I have something very interesting, something that I love to do, and that fashion mistakes that you're probably making. They are stopping you from having your dream wardrobe. And if you feel like you're wasting your money and buying stuff and constantly feeling like you don't have nothing to wear and you're always lacking something in your wardrobe, then you're probably doing some of these things. And I made a list of all fashion mistakes that I believe are crucial, that most of us guilty of charge, and I feel like I can speak of this because I think I made every possible mistake on this list, which I learned through years and process just how to avoid them. So you, like I said, don't waste your money and end up buying smartly, and just use and spend your money wisely on things that you really do need as something that you're gonna wear years and years on, especially if you're maybe just building your wardrobe or generally in whatever stage that you are. Like I said, if you constantly feel like you have nothing to wear but you do spend money buying clothes, then you're probably doing some of these mistakes. So hopefully you're gonna like this video. If you're new to my channel, my name is Petra and thank you so much for joining in. I hope you're gonna like this video. If you do, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you watched me before, thank you so much for coming back. Welcome. I really do appreciate, and like I said, if you didn't subscribe before, then I hope you will change that and hit that subscribe button, and let's get straight into the video. So let's begin. First one I think is, and like I said, I feel like I can speak on this subject because I've done every possible mistake on this list, because I've been shopping since I was 15 alone, and I was shopping as a poor person. So, you know, one thing is when you have your credit card or your parents' credit card and you go and buy whatever you want, but buying things as a 15-year-old or 20-year-old when you're broke is a whole new level. Like, you know, you need to hustle, you need to make like a magic, you know, make as best possible outcome of like the lowest possible budget, basically. So I think when you this happens, I think, quite a lot, especially when you first start making your own money, that's not buying accordingly to your lifestyle. And I think that's something that's an easy mistake, something that's quite easy to happen in the beginning. So like I said, when I start making my own money, obviously I started buying clothes that I like, and there were of course so many different things that I wanted to get, and I think that's quite universal. Whatever your personal situation was, is when you finally have whatever that amount of money is, your money to spend, then you want to buy all different things because you want to have this and you like those things years and years on. And one of the first things that I got buying quite a bit, I would say, were high heels, for example, different dresses, and that I never do wear, but for some reason when I finally got my money, I ended up, because I mean, I love heels, I don't have anything against them, I think they're great, and of course you always have to have some pair of high heels in your wardrobe because you're gonna go somewhere maybe where you want to wear them. And I'm somebody, first of all, I never really go out. I'm not somebody who goes out like on frequent basis. It's more like once in a blue moon, and I would always look for those like very nice dresses and something that's not, I don't want to say very daytime appropriate, but it's not really my style of daytime wardrobe. Also regarding high heels, I'm not somebody who really wears high heels. I'm much more comfortable wearing flats and sneakers and just generally flat shoes. And even though in the beginning I would buy certain things, I'm okay like with boots that have like a nice, normal, not too big of a heel. I'm fine with that, but I'm not somebody, like I said, that wears heels on a daily basis. If you do, that obviously gonna buy them. I think feeling comfortable is super important, and even if I like them, I think they're beautiful, if I don't feel comfortable wearing them and my feet hurt, I just ain't gonna end up wearing them, and they're just gonna stay in my wardrobe, and that's it. And I think that's quite a wasted money. So I think it's very important to think, what is your lifestyle, what kind of shoes do you wear, and just think what makes you feel comfortable to wear, what doesn't make you feel comfortable to wear. Like, like I said, obviously when I started making my own money, I wanted to buy myself things that I wasn't able to buy before. And then of course I would find a nice dress and heels and this and that, and of course I'm not saying never buy these things, but try to find something that actually is quite wearable for you. And like I said, what's your lifestyle? What kind of clothes that fits your lifestyle? Is that more dressed up? Is that more sporty? Is that more casual? Is it more office wear? You know, focus on something that's more appropriate for your lifestyle, because that's gonna save you a ton of money. You ain't gonna end up with a lot of things in your closet but nothing to wear, because nothing that you have really fits your lifestyle, especially if you're just buying your if you're just building your wardrobe. So you need to prioritize and just don't waste your money. Then next thing I will say, and that's following trends blindly. And of course I'm not saying that if you like something that's trend, you're not supposed to get it and so on. Of course not. But here I'm talking about, we are quite often, especially today with like social media and everything, really bombarded with all different trends. They are changing non-stoply, especially like pieces. I feel like we have certain pieces of wardrobe or clothing like pushed on us constantly. Is it some type of boots, some type of dresses, whatever the case is, there's always, or bags. I think this specifically happens like with handbags, constantly pushed on us as, and this is the it piece, this is something that's really trendy. And I feel sometimes we are so focused on that trend and that piece, and don't think on how that trend or that piece in particular really implements in our wardrobe. Is that something that makes sense for our wardrobe or our style? And I think it's completely fine and normal to like trends, you know, but I think it's very important to first and foremost work on your own style and find things that you love to wear, and then you can find trends that work for your style and implement them in a way that makes sense for your own wardrobe. And I think that's what's very important, and that's not focusing on trends and don't letting trends get in the way of you building your own style, because that way, same as the first one, you will end up with wardrobe full of things and nothing to wear, because nothing really makes sense, or you're not sure what goes with what, and you won't just feel frustrated because you spend time and money and not having the result that you hoped you're gonna have. And I think that's why it's very important to first and foremost focus on your style and working on what do you like to wear and what are the things that are your cup of tea. And then of course you can take certain trends or twist on those trends, or for example like small bags that were very a couple of years ago. I mean, they still are, but now we are going bigger because it's a normal circle of fashion. It always goes from one side to the other. It's like a complete circle. Same with the bags. We had a really like small like this small bags basically. And I think quite often people are focused like, oh, I need that specific piece, instead of being like, okay, how this fits in my style. Is this something that's my style or it's not? Or if it is, in which way I can implement it. You don't have to run or focus on specific items. You should always focus on finding things that are gonna add value to your wardrobe, and they can be completely trendy. There's nothing wrong with that, but just think, is that piece of a thing, is that piece of a wardrobe or shoes or whatever adding value to your wardrobe, and in which way is gonna add value, and then it's fine. If you're just blindly following trends, like I said, you just end up spending money and don't have anything to wear in the end of the day. Then next mistake, I would say it's quite obvious, and that's impulse buying. That's something that we all are guilty of, and it's quite normal. I mean, it's not something that, I mean, you know, even if you have a lot of experience and you know what your personal style is, you know what you want, mistakes happen. It's obviously talking about impulse purchases when you just buy it and then it just stays in your wardrobe and you never wear it, and you're like, why did I buy this? Like, what was wrong with me? Why did I get this? And sometimes really, there's nothing actually wrong with that piece of wardrobe or whatever the case is, it can be very nice and you can still like it, but you don't end up wearing it. So I think it's very important to always check yourself. And one thing that I mentioned in one of my previous videos that I think it's the best thing to help you with that, and that's having a wish list. Honestly, I think having a wish list is something that will constantly keep you in check. In that way, you won't have as many impulse purchases, I would say, because when you sit down and you can do like or year round, or do like a seasonal for each, like spring, summer, fall, winter, however you want to do it, and always write down all the things from the smallest, from like lingerie, socks, basics, what kind of shoes, what kind of tops, what kind of bottoms, everything. Write down what are the things that you want to buy, what are the things that you feel like you're missing in your wardrobe. Go to every detail as possible, because that's also very important, because what color of t-shirts or sweatshirts, or what kind of pants do you want, or what kind of coats and shoes, etc, etc. Because when you have that wish list, and I would always suggest put it in a writing, or you can have it in your phone as well. First of all, you're always gonna have it here in your head. So when you go to the store, and even if you find something that you're like, oh my god, I like this so much, you're gonna be, okay, do I need this? Okay, if it's on my wish list, then great, I'm gonna get it. But if it's not on my wish list, then ask yourself, okay, is this something that makes sense for my wardrobe? Is this something that I'm gonna wear, or this is something that's shiny, nice, and you know, it has sparkles on, and that's why I like it, but I will never wear it? Petra, you know. So just, I think it's very important to have that wish list, because in that way, I think impulse purchases, they're always like 50-50. They are either great and you find something that's like great and you wear it all the time, or it's like the biggest regret of your purchases, of your purchase history. So I think to make that to make that 50-50 situation better for your closet and your and for your wallet, I think it's very important to have that wish list, so you won't have that impulse purchases, because you'll know what do you need and what kind of things are you looking for. So you know, so in that way, you're gonna stop yourself from spending money when you know there are more important things that maybe make sense for your wardrobe much more, and that you actually need. So definitely suggest that one. I would say it's quite it's not similar, but it's connected with previous one, and that's buying on sale. And I'm here, of course, not saying you shouldn't buy on sale. Hell to no, I'm like a sale queen. There's nothing, I think, that makes me happy than I see something that I like and it's on sale. It doesn't even have to be a big sale, like $10. I'm always like, oh, I should give financial advice to people, you know. I think I should work in a government and regarding that sector and help countries succeed. Anyways, of course, like I said, I'm not saying don't buy on sale or something like that. Mistakes that quite often happen is buying something on sale just because it is on sale. And always the best indicator, do you really need something or not? Of course, like I said, if that thing that's on sale that you like and really makes sense for your wardrobe, if it's on your wish list, so you can check it from there, or something that you know you can wear on many different ways, or something that maybe you wouldn't be able to buy full price, but it makes sense, like I said, for your wardrobe, of course, go buy it. You see sale, you kind of make yourself, you go to the store, you make yourself, oh, okay, I have to find something that I like, because there's fear of, you know, you're gonna miss a great opportunity to buy something that's cheaper than usual, and so you're gonna save money, etc, etc, etc. So I think you end up spending money on the things that maybe you just like just because they're on sale, and again, you end up having full wardrobe of clothes but nothing to wear, because nothing maybe goes together or makes sense, or it's not maybe really your style. So yeah, just always be very cautious when you go and look for things on sale, because like I said, I think that there's that feeling of like, oh my god, I'm gonna miss some deal. And just really ask yourself, is this something that makes sense, something that is gonna add value to your wardrobe? If not, it's just gonna stand there being cute for itself, then don't spend that money on that, just save it for something else, definitely. Then next mistake is not being yourself and worrying about what other people think. I think it's time for us to stop doing that. When I was younger, especially when I was going to school, I don't, of course, it's not like I had some great style back then or something like that. It doesn't matter. I mean, that's not the point. The point is, I would always feel ashamed if I would put an outfit I really like, you know, and something that's really me, at least at that point of time, you know, because I would always worry like, what are other people gonna say, you know, it's not, you don't blend in, you don't look like everybody else. And I think it's super, super, super important to finally don't give a F what other people think and just be yourself. Focus, like I said, on finding what is really your style and what speaks to you, and that can change, you know, through time. It's completely normal, and just find the things what you want to wear. And at this whole point of building your style is wear things that make you happy, and I think that's what wardrobe and style should be about, and wearing things that make you happy. Don't ever, ever, ever let anyone tell you you shouldn't wear that. F that, wear whatever that you love to wear, or because of your age, for example, as well. I've seen like a lot of times like women certain age, or you can always like see if you're over 30, if you're over 40, 50, 60, 70, I don't know, you should, you know, that this is looks for you. Like, no, there's no age limit to style. I mean, if you like something, you're gonna wear it, and just if it makes you happy, screw everybody else. Wear whatever you love to wear. If you love short tops with short skirts and that's what really makes you happy, screw what everybody else says. If you love everything super baggy and oversized and everybody's telling you cinch this and wear this and that, wear what you love to wear and don't listen to anybody else. Be yourself, because only like that you're gonna be happy, only like that you're gonna be able to build your style and work on your style. Because if you're constantly thinking what are other people gonna say, you will never really explore your own style and the way you love to dress. You know those people when you dress up and you're feeling yourself, and you really like your outfit and you like how you look, and you know the people who come to you and be like, oh, why are you so dressed up, you know, where are you going to? Like, screw you, Karen, like leave me alone. Like those kind of people, don't let them like ruin the vibe for you. Like, you're dressing up for yourself, or you're not dressing up for yourself because you don't feel like dressing up. So I mean, do whatever, honey, feels good for you, and don't ever, ever, ever let anybody tell you how you should dress or feel about how you dress. Just you do you, boo. Then next mistake is not thinking about proportions, and here I want to mention different things. First of all, I think quite often we don't think about those things, because obviously, especially high street, things are all, I don't want to say one size, but they're obviously not fitting for everybody. So I think you should always consider, maybe like, for example, when you're petite, to shorten things and tailor things that's gonna suit you. I think quite often, like I said, petite and shorter women are maybe afraid of going to like oversized look, because they think like they're gonna be suffocated and just get lost in all of that. I think there are a lot of great girls, especially on Instagram, that really, and YouTube of course, that prove you wrong for that. So I think tailoring and finding stuff that are proportionally good for your body shape and your height and everything, I think it's very, very important. Also, I think quite often we in our wardrobe have things that don't fit us, either they're too small or too big, and like I said, they're just gonna stand there taking space, but you're not wearing them. Or just get rid of that, give them to somebody, give them to charities, sell them, or so on, because I think being comfortable should be number one, you know, because you ain't gonna really feel yourself and like how you look if you're constantly worried, oh my god, you know, this is not comfortable or this is not okay or stuff like that. Like, get rid of all the things that doesn't make you feel comfortable, if they're either too big or too small. If you can tailor certain things to yourself, of course do. Think about the proportions, think about how comfortable are certain things, because I think this is one of the, I would say, things that quite often people overlook and end up again spending their money and not having things that make them feel good, or that they end up wearing a lot that just sits there in their wardrobe. So just think what suits your height, your body type, in terms of what are the things that you love to wear things that you feel comfortable, because I think that's the most important thing as well. And next mistake I wanted to mention here, and that's not accessorizing the outfit which I think is super important. And once again, I think one of the things people quite often overlook, because especially if you want to buy smartly and you're building maybe your capsule wardrobe, or you're just building your wardrobe, you're so focused on main things that you need in your closet, and we completely forget about accessories. That is something that completely changes the outfit. And just think, what are the things that you love to wear? There are so many different options. There are hats, there are sunglasses, obviously jewelry, makeup as well. I think like red lipstick is such a great and easy accessorize to your outfit. Don't overlook accessorize, because like I said, I think they can completely change the outfit. Also, if you're on certain budget, I would say accessorize usually cost less than those like big capital investments, and you can find them for different price points, like scarves, hats, jewelry, sunglasses, etc. basically. But they're a great way to express yourself and your style a little bit more, and add your own personal touch to very basic outfits, and make it more yourself. And my last mistake that I wanted to mention, and that's buying too many of same things. Then you end up having like all your knitwear looks the same, or your jeans or pants look the same, or your shoes looks the same, or etc. etc. It's completely fine. I'm all for like when you like something and it's something that you wear a lot. I think that's a nice line between having more of them so you can wear them on different ways, and just having that type of thing and nothing else. I think it's better to be a little bit more creative, try different shapes and cuts, and maybe colorways, you know, be more creative, you know, think how that thing that you're gonna buy is gonna, like I said, add a value to your wardrobe. So don't buy all the same. For example, me, I really want to step aside from buying all the same knitwear. Guilty as charged. I love like big, like snuggly. I also love this like cable knitwear as well, but I feel like all my knitwear really looks the same, at least to me. I mean, I like them all, I wear them all, but I just feel like I now am crossed to that side where all of them quite look the same. So I think, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to look different cuts and different shapes, and find something that's maybe more fitted, or different, like I said, cuts and shapes, something that's still gonna be knitwear, something that I still love to wear, but is gonna have a different twist. Also jeans and pants, try to find something that's different, so don't have 3, 5, 4 different kinds of jeans, but they all look the same. Shoes as well, bags as well, it all comes to that. So like I said, having like one thing that's good, so you want to have them in multiple colorways, is completely fine, but just be more creative. Don't cross that line where you end up having a lot of things, but they all kind of look the same, and whatever outfit that you made, they all look quite similar or absolutely the same. Just being a little bit more creative, because that way, like I said, if you find different cuts or shapes or types of those things, you're still gonna have your style and still be true to yourself, but it's gonna be a little bit more spicy, a little bit different, and again, you're gonna express yourself a little bit more through that, but you're still gonna be you, and you're still gonna keep your style. But just try to, like I said, be a little bit more creative. Think what are the things that you feel you're constantly reaching for the same thing, and if you already have a couple of those similar things, try different colors, shapes, cuts, you know, because in that way you're gonna have more options and more different outfits to build around. I would definitely suggest that, because again, I think this is something quite easily overlooked, because when you know you like something, of course, organically you're just attracted to find these things, and when you find them, you're like, oh, I like them, I'm gonna wear them and everything. But just think, okay, what would add a little bit more value to my wardrobe? So guys, those are all the things I wanted to mention. I hope you find this video interesting and helpful. Like I said, I think these are all mistakes that I wanted to put together just to help you guys a little bit when you're buying or building your wardrobe, or you just want to add new things to your closet, how to avoid spending money and not end up having something to wear that you like. I think these are quite, I would say, an easy one, something that we all do from time to time, but I think when you acknowledge them and know how to avoid them, you're gonna save yourself money and buy things that you really do need. They're gonna add value to your wardrobe and something that you can wear years and years on and just express yourself a little bit more. So I hope you liked this video. If you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Please leave me a comment down below. What are these mistakes are you most guilty of doing? First thing you should start implementing after this video. Also, what is the mistake maybe I didn't mention here that you think it should be mentioned, so we can talk about that as well. Like I said, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate that, guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!